Coming up today on This Is True Really News, a dinosaur returned from whence it was took.
Ken,
Please,
all those movies.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Jurassic Park took, Jurassic Park took, Jurassic Park tooken.
And, well, then there's Tookest.
And then Tooken Part 3.
And then he's got a mighty fine Tookus. Please like, subscribe, and follow. This is True Really News.
Though we really don't know why.
If you feel it in your heart to leave a comment, leave it right where you find us.
Please.
If you feel it in your spleen to let us have it, send it an email to TITR at This Is True Really News. No, that's TITR at netradio.network.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Verkinnes. All the news you're about to hear is true,
Really?
as far as you know.
Check and double check. Do you know what frogging is? And I don't mean FR, I mean PHROGGING, frogging.
I have zero clues.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
I do now. A simple search on social media reveals dozens of people who've gone through the spine-tingling experience of finding someone living hidden in their home. The ones we know about include like Jennifer Lopez, Brad Pitt, and back in 2004, the frontman for Wham, George Michael, had a crazed fan living in his home for 4 days while he was also in the house. She
Their
was
houses
under the floorboards.
They're far too large. These houses are too big. They need to be less big.
You know how he found her?
How? Giggling?
She heard someone mention his name from underneath him. So now we go to Manchester and a 73-year-old Nana taking to TikTok at 73. Wow.
That's pretty good, lady.
No, I'm sorry. Bash 27 explained how her Nana Maggie lived alone, worked long hours at the local supermarket.
Okay.
Well, it's England. No one's retiring anymore except for politicians.
Yeah. And not at a good enough clip.
And no, ever. And she's rarely taking a day off unless she's severely unwell. The first sign that something was amiss, off, not quite right, came when Maggie, I should quit reading those weird books that have all those words with them.
You mean a thesaurus?
No, I was thinking the Amplified Bible, but sure. The first sign that something was amiss.
That's too loud for me.
Oh, it really is. Came when Maggie noticed that whole... Don't do that, by the way. Read a real Bible. The first sign that something was amiss came when Maggie noticed that whole portions of the meal she had prepared for the week. Sorry. Oh, wait,
Didn't I put that cough switch in there?
Yeah, but it's way over there.
Oh,
reach all. Look at that. See how I'm reaching?
Yeah.
Reach all that way. My arm is straight.
I think you should be out of breath by now.
I'm not. I'm in better shape than that.
Yeah.
Barely. Next week, maybe. Maggie noticed whole portions of the meal she'd prepared for the week were gone missing from the fridge. And there seemed to be no plausible explanation for the culinary disappearance. If it were me, I'd go,
Tony?
I didn't make that, right?
My wife always turns to me and goes, I see you've been into this. And I have not. Drew came over, I'm sure. I think I remember
look at my shirt to see if there's any telltale signs. I go, no, it wasn't me. Things took a turn one day when Maggie was really unwell, unable to go to work. While she was recovering, someone rang her house phone at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Okay, LAD Bible people?
Yeah.
2 p.m. in the afternoon. No, it's either 2 p.m.
or 2 in the afternoon.
2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Both of them makes you sound stupid.
Yep. It's like you're saying 2 in the afternoon in the afternoon.
Exactly. It's like the Sahara Desert. You know, the desert.
Yes.
Except that one doesn't at least sound stupid. Someone rang her phone at 2 in the afternoon and asked to speak to someone named Patty.
Is Patty there?
The grandmother told the woman on the other end of the phone that she must have the wrong number. But
I'm sorry, dear, you have the wrong number. No one
calls that number every day to talk to Patty, and yes, she could even verify the address. Now I'm going to look for Rod Serling's ghost to be cigarette lit going. With
What?
Imagine, if you will. With alarm bells ringing several days later, Maggie was in shock to discover that after 14 hours out of her house at work, right?
Yeah, yeah.
When she returned home, her kettle was still hot.
Oh, she's got one of those automatic kettles that turns itself on.
No. You have to set those, apparently. Maggie noticed meals were still going missing. Realizing now
Maybe she's
someone
sleep
has
eating.
got to be in my home, Maggie went upstairs and found that a plug socket beneath her loft hatch had been broken. And there 'twas a footprint on her wall,
This lady's a sleuth.
suggesting that the unwanted mystery guest had left it until the very last minute to make themselves a cup of coffee before heading back up the loft. I can't say cuppa when it comes to coffee. Cuppa is tea. Sorry.
Cup of tea?
Cuppa.
Yeah, cuppa. Cup of coffee. Cup of Joe.
The Brits will say, you want a cuppa? I'll make a cuppa.
Yeah. Peter Thiel always used to say that over at KSAM.
Well, there you are.
Cup of
Peter
Joe.
Thiel.
Yeah.
That's different. See, I can do that. As long as you're a cup of coffee, cup of Joe.
Okay.
That's cool.
All right.
It's just cuppa for
You
tea.
have
Anyway.
so weird. Okay.
I've got them written down somewhere.
I hope
There's a
so.
bunch of the rules. They're not hard. The grandmother called her daughters, who quickly came round to the house and went up to the loft, where they found all the labeled dishes that had contained said meals that had gone said missing from Maggie's said fridge, along with stolen cutlery and mugs. No human being was there, though. The police came to investigate. It was discovered, here's what they found.
Okay.
The person had cut a small hole in the loft door to spy on Maggie and make sure the coast was clear before entering her home. But it is British police. She was never caught. However, a grandmother next door was arrested for saying something snotty on X.
Yeah, exactly. So Britain's got that going for
So that's frogging. A person secretly living in someone else's house without the someone else's knowledge or permission.
This from NBC News, Los Angeles.
They still in business?
A 50-pound fiberglass dinosaur named Claire, stolen from a Los Angeles gas station, has been returned with a note of apology.
To which Phil was very happy.
The 4-foot-tall prehistoric mascot was stolen last week from a Sinclair gas station on San Vicente Boulevard in the Brentwood neighborhood. You know, I remember a day when those things were bigger than 4 feet tall, but they were also on top of the garage. They weren't down on the ground. Remember Sinclair gas had the dino?
Yep.
Video showed the person using power tools to remove Claire.
Yeah, Dino when Dino grew up.
That's true.
That was their dinosaur.
Loading her into the bed of a pickup truck that pulled up alongside the fuel pumps, and then he drove away. Clerk at the station told NBC Los Angeles she arrived at work early Monday to see Claire had been returned. The attached note read, "I'm sorry for stealing. Please don't charge me." The dinosaur, wrapped in fabric, was likely returned sometime after midnight when the business was closed. In security camera video recorded in the morning, what appears to be the same white pickup pulled up to the station before someone unloaded the wrapped dinosaur. Some of Claire's fans brought flowers and other items to the gas station. As you well know, dinosaurs became part of Sinclair's advertising in the 1930s.
Do we well know this? Remember when they used to have those huge dinosaurs at the top of their sign?
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was genius. Of course, I was a kid.
The first promotions featured different dinosaurs, but the Apatosaurus eventually became the company's most recognized prehistoric mascot.
I just call him Mr. Sinclair
Me too.
because it just seems more polite. Imagine this. December 2023, tourists behaving badly
Dum, dum, dum.
in Venice.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Tourists behave badly.
Pretty much everywhere.
Fill in the blank. At home when they're not tourists serving.
Even to their own family.
Yeah. The Guardian reported that travelers from China were riding in a gondola through the city's canals, as you are wont to do.
Is it a
when one
gondola
is in Venice.
or a gondola?
To me, it's a gondola. To you, it's a gondola.
When did it become a gondola?
Tuesday next.
No, is it the ones that are up in the air? The gondolas up in the air?
Do you have a computer? Do you have Google? May not be right, but hey, at least it gives us something.
How am I going to do? What's the difference between gondola and gondola? They're spelled the same way. They're pronounced differently.
Okay, fine.
Whatever.
The gondola where was I?
Gondola.
Oh, Guardian story. Chinese tourists gondola through the city's canals, shifting around and standing to take selfies when the gondola capsized. Better.
Yes. I especially like your pronunciation of the word capsized.
Standing to take the selfies.
Are they idiots?
Anyway,
do they know nothing about boats? Those things are basically canoes.
When the gondola capsized, dumping them in the cold water.
Yes.
Did anyone see that coming? Go ahead, raise all. Yes, you did. All five of us.
Nope.
The gondolier, because it's not a gondolier.
Gondolier.
It is not. Look it up. You've got Google. Say, how do you pronounce gondola?
Okay, fine.
It'll be pronounced gondola if they have an IQ over 8. That's how I know. Anyway, the gondolier had repeatedly asked them to stay seated, please. But as he maneuvered under a bridge, well, they kept standing. Boat became unbalanced, and they did the Three Stooges exit into the water. The gondolier, sadly, also ended up in the water because he was trying to get his passengers back in the boat or somewhere dry and land-like. You know, no good deed ever goes unvarnished.
So there's two acceptable pronunciations.
Gondola and gondola.
Gondola and gondola.
So I was right.
Me too.
You're never right.
I've
asked Anne. Last time you were right, you were single, which was, I believe, the 1800s.
Oh, please. Don't do that to me. I could never survive. From the IB Times via Ronnie Tucker, a firefighter is accused of...
I was thinking about that last night.
What?
Robin's probably getting some knee surgery done this winter.
It's funny. Anne's been thinking about that too.
Yeah.
Oh.
So she hired a trainer to work out because she would like her leg muscles to be as strong as they can be before the surgery.
Yep. Good idea.
Okay. And I always tell her, hey, make sure he doesn't break you. You need to come back in this condition.
Yes.
And so she mentioned that to him a couple times, and he always laughs, and he thinks it's very funny, and he promises not to break her.
And then he did, didn't he? He did.
So last night, she's going off to see her trainer.
Yep.
And she looks at me and says, so do you want to go out for dinner tomorrow night?
And you said, what for?
I did. I said, why? Why would we want to go out for dinner? I already knew it was our anniversary the next day.
Oh, sure you did.
I did.
Okay, fine.
There are two things I remember.
Okay.
May 3rd.
Mm-hmm. Which is?
Robin's birthday.
Okay.
October 9th.
Which is?
Robin's wedding anniversary.
Ah, I see. Okay.
If I get those two right, she helps me out with a whole, like you, without her. So I'm thinking I can remember those two things for my own survival.
A firefighter.
Be here all the time going, Dad's still alive? I don't know, poke him with a hockey stick.
See how that goes. Firefighter was accused of stalking after she allegedly dumped 75, quote, possibly used tampons onto her ex-boyfriend's lawn when she learned he'd started dating a new woman.
If you'd have dated an old woman, would you have Pampers or Depends maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I was thinking the Volusia County Sheriff's Office, of course it had to be Florida, was contacted by a woman on September 30th after she and her boyfriend woke up to find a pile of tampons on their front lawn that were stained red as if they were possibly used. Police reviewed security camera recordings that showed a pickup truck driving past the house around 10 p.m. on September 29th. The woman, allegedly sat in the truck bed until traffic cleared, at which point she jumped out and threw 75 tampons into the front yard, which brings up a question from me. Did they know it because she threw each one individually, or did they only count them later?
Ew. Either way.
I think you're right. They counted them later.
I think she brought a dump truck.
When the couple was asked who they believed was behind the crime, they reportedly both pointed the finger at Gabriella Franzi, a firefighter with Orange County Fire Rescue, and the ex-girlfriend of the man living in the home. They said it was likely her, quote, demonstrating she was unhappy, end quote, that her ex-boyfriend was dating a new person.
Well, one would think that would be self-explanatory.
They claim she previously made multiple social media posts talking badly about them and the fact that they are now together. When police confronted Franzi at her home, she initially said she did not know where her ex lived, but eventually admitted to committing the act, but said it was not her idea. Instead attempting,
who came up with it?
Instead attempting to place the blame on her mother and aunt, who came from out of town and made the plan for her.
Huh.
She said that while the pair were in town, all three of them purchased tampons and painted them red to make them look like they'd been used. Then the trio drove to the ex-boyfriend's house and dumped him.
Huh. I thought I was weird.
I thought you were too.
Yeah. I'm minor leagues, dude.
We're just run-of-the-mill weird. This one is fully... This
Disturbing?
one's in the weird Hall of Fame.
This is weird/disturbing.
It's disturbing, weird, turbing.
Disweirding.
Oh, I like that.
No, that would make it unweird, right? Disweirding.
Ooh, undisweirding then. It's easy fix.
Undisweirding.
Ooh, I like that.
Why is no one ever just whelmed, by the way?
You can
Overwhelmed, underwhelmed. Yes, I'm whelmed.
No, it just means I'm okay.
Turn on the news. That'll fix it.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.